Today on What I Really Meant, we got Stephen A. Smith here in the avatar of my own body. Stephen A. Smith, what can you say about the exchange between you and Monica McNutt?
See, you try to give a woman an inch and they take a fucking flight. All I said was protect the white bitch.
Yeah, you can't say that on here, dog.
Pat McAfee know what's up. You cultured women, you wouldn't understand. You don't know everything. It's for money. Put your integrity and morality to the side. I said you can compete. Just not like men. You can still play basketball. Just don't get upset. Like Shannon Sharp said, that's not competition. That's unladylike. Nobody can flagrant foul the golden goose. You gotta ride the wave of white people. You see who I'm friends with? The team owner of the Cowboys and Dana White. You see how he hit his wife in public? I didn't make a big deal of it. Not because he's white. Because he's an owner. He's the boss's boss. He lets me be a commentator for fights that I know nothing about. But Kyrie, spiritual, knowledgeable ass nigga, you thought you could outsmart everybody? You thought you wouldn't get and I wouldn't say shit about it? See, it's always the dude that tries to do the right thing instead of what everybody else is blindly doing. Why are you thinking for yourself and your future? What about the fans, Kyrie? See, you got to be a sucker like all of us and your teammates who got the shot so you can win games. That's all that matters. Not your health. Stop thinking about everybody else you love. You got to come to work. You think I see my family? Only when I need them to cook for me on TV. All I need to do is see pictures, not them. You don't get to be number one doing things for other people without getting paid and noticed for it. That's why I'm telling Monica
McNutt.
when you protect the golden goose, y'all ain't shit without me.
That don't even make sense.
It don't have to make sense. I make sense of it. Monica McDonald's, I love her to death. I love everything she stands for, everything she represents. But fuck that. Respectfully, I started her career.
She actually did Around the Horn before First Take.
I'm talking about before ESPN.
She worked at Fox Sports 1 and ACC, MSG, and CBS Network.
Yeah, this nigga come with the facts. I'm just trying to make a point, bro. You ever heard of Monica Mickey Ficky?
McNutt.
You have now. My show has a lot to do with it because I'm the executive producer. You wouldn't know Monica McFlurry if it wasn't for me. Same goes for Chinny Chin Chin, old guacamole.
Chine
Who
Ogumake.
I have the utmost respect for. I don't give a shit about her either. Respectfully, do you think First Take had anything to do with where she is today?
She was the first overall draft pick, Rookie of the Year, two-time WNBA All-Star, a big analyst in the women's college game.
That's right. She was there with Andre the Godfather.
Andrea Carter.
She is one of my favorite people on earth. But I hate her ass too. Respectfully, who do you think brought her to First Take?
Man, she was a sideline reporter for the SEC college football, men's college basketball, and the WNBA. Even a studio analyst for Brooklyn Nets sometimes. She's even an amateur boxer.
I don't hit women.
I didn't say you did.
But I kick that bitch in her glutes. Don't provoke getting your ass kicked. Alright? And then you got my partner Molly Quantumania.
Karam.
The greatest human being that I have personally met in my entire lifespan. But she is worthless. Respectfully.
She was on the NFL.
Look, miss me with all the history, man. Kerry Championship, Jamel Hillside, who was on First Take when it was Cold Pizza before I started there. But I started her ass too. Kimberly Martin Lawrence.
That's not their names.
I don't have to know their names. They work for me, under me, with me. We work together.
You said you didn't make them, though.
I didn't. But I created them. They wouldn't be anywhere that matters without me. I am the executive producer. I need y'all to know everything I do, where I am, whenever I do it. I'm not running from anything. Because I could never be wrong. especially on live TV. I will double, triple, quadruple down on anything, no matter how much you know about something I don't. I know everything about women. I am raised by women. You can tell by the way I act when I'm wrong. And I'm not saying that all women aren't emotionally stable. I'm saying I'm not. As soon as I'm wrong, I talk louder and longer because it's my show. I'm the executive producer. I run my mouth and everything else. If I don't talk loud, you may hear the real facts from other people. You see how I did, Max? Boy trying to embarrass me with logic and an open mind. I don't need the facts, Max. I need you to dance. I don't know how to dance, but I do for ESPN. Let me tell you some real shit. This man, Max Kellerman, came to my mother's funeral when I was at my lowest point. Showed us love, show me love, true story. So I had to get this motherfucker off the show. You can't be showing me love and kicking my ass. I treated him like shit when he outclassed me on the black subjects. He outsmarted me on every other subject too, but he was boring. And that's where it was easy to let him go. Even on his last day, I didn't show up. Once he was gone, I talked about him for a chapter and a half in my autobiography. Then I went on a podcast world tour and talked about him for years, just to put icing on top and show what happens when you show me up on my show. I am the executive producer. I can't change the narrative while he had a voice, but once he ain't have a job, I could talk my shit.
Yo, do you think about him a lot?
All the time. Can't get him out of my head. This dude almost exposed me. Everybody that gets on my show gotta smile at whatever I say. And if they don't, I'm gonna talk about how dope they are so they can smile and forget that they didn't really agree with me in the first place. You see Shannon? You see what Shannon do before he start talking? You see Shannon say my name before he gives an opinion? Hey, Stephen A. Hey, Stephen A. That ain't the same nigga from Shay Shay. That ain't the same nigga from Nightcap. Only men get to shout on my show. Women can't be aggressive like us. You see how I was the next day? I didn't smile. And then me and Shay Shay shouting out the top of our lungs while these women keep it a low tone. And then Molly Ringwald had to do her job and take us to commercial after I got checked. She had the nerve to say some good points and sound all educated. Girl, I don't need you to be anything but pretty. Just tell me what's the next topic and don't ever stop me from talking. You see all these damn articles saying Monica McBurger did this, did that. That doesn't bother me, even though you can clearly see it does. It is highly offensive for you to tell me what I can do better. Bitch, I am the best. I am what better aspires to be. I am a black man.
What made you bring that up?
Because I mention it to people when they think I cannot understand their plight. I can always relate. I'm all about diversity. I'm the executive producer. I have to defend my money, my show. I have to defend my show. Monica Mickey D says I could have talked about the WNBA more. We could always do less. But we don't. We do the minimum because I care about nothing but my ratings. I could not do a motherfucking thing. Don't tell me what I could do. Talk about what I've done. Who's the executive producer of First Take? I didn't even earn that shit. They gave it to me. Everything that happens around me is because of me. I recall Andre the Giant and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang,
Andrea Carter and Chinea Gumake,
thanking me for everything I've done for the women's game. So you're wrong, Monica Mickey Duck. We could just calmly disagree. But fuck that. You ain't gonna ever make me viral without me shouting the whole damn time the next time. I acted speechless then so I wouldn't go nuclear on this hoe. Do your homework. I don't need to because First Take delivers. We are number one. Been that way since I've been here. Been that way since I've been on it. Because I am the executive producer. I run from nothing but the truth. I don't need facts or constructive criticism. You just need to agree with me or you could get maxed the fuck out. Now, you know, I love Monica McNutt dearly. But she can kiss my ass. And I will continue to support her as long as she act right. Remember, you don't want to make an enemy out of me. because I'm never wrong. I will talk any and everywhere. You see where I am right now?
What?
I will keep talking. I will talk louder. I will talk longer. I won't take a breath. I don't stop, can't stop. No, Diddy. But you see, how did Kyrie? I talk shit about people at their lowest times. And then when you're doing good, I'll apologize a year later. So you can forget how bad I was talking about this nigga. Because please believe it, if Kyrie wasn't in the finals, I would be talking shit about this nigga today. I don't give a damn what black people say. I used to be black. So I speak for all black people about any and everything that has to do with them because they don't know no better. All I'm saying, y'all, is play the game, just not too tough.